Hi there, Scorpio. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to all here. We're here with your July overview thematic general reading. It will roughly span the time frame between the 1st and the 30th of the month of July. So very exciting here, these energies. I'm filming this on the new moon in Gemini on about the 13th, 12th of June. So happy new moon to all of you watching here. And let's get right on with your reading, dear Scorpio. I was meditating your energy before I turned on the camera, and I was hearing get your high heels on. And I'm hearing your high heels on, whatever that may mean to a number of you. The sort of feeling, though, that I'm getting is that there is a certain presentability. I'm hearing asset. I'm hearing specifically that you feel. It's like I'm hearing I've got to show it. I'm hearing I've got to showcase it. I'm hearing this talent. I'm hearing specifically here for a number of you, Scorpio, excuse me. But I'm getting as well here this sort of feeling of, it's like I'm hearing I'm just showing up, and I'm hearing it and I'm seeing it specifically as there being such a focus, Scorpio, the Chariot popping out. And I'm feeling jittery with this card specifically. Why? Because I was meditating on your energy and I was shuffling, and there was this one card that just slapped on the top of the stack, and it's like, this is, I'm hearing I'm showing this, I'm hearing I'm bringing this, I'm hearing also the table, I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, but it was a sort of feeling of like, that's it, I'm hearing I'm showing it. And right, and there was no more shuffling, and it is the Chariot, Scorpio. You're showing up. I'm hearing you're making it. I'm hearing real. I'm hearing your assets. I'm hearing specifically the Five of Cups in reverse. Oh my goodness, Scorpio. Mirroring the Five of Cups is the Ace of Cups. Okay, not too shabby. The Father of Cups here, right at the base of the Chariot. You're regaining emotional balance. I'm hearing also awareness of what satisfies you emotionally, what brings you a state of internal balance and harmony. I'm hearing what's the song that your soul sings. I'm hearing out loud. I'm hearing in that dress specifically here for a number of you. The Empress, the card of Aries popping out, and there was an alluding to, right, the reference of a sort of dress. It was like a silky, peachy colored dress that came through in your June overview thematic general reading. I believe it was the June overview thematic general reading. Okay, if not the new moon in Gemini reading, but I believe it was the overview thematic general June reading. Okay, nonetheless. So for those of you who may not have checked that out, feel free to check that out if you feel that there may be crossover there or reference there for you. But specifically, the archetype of Aries may be related, matters of partnership, matters of love, matters of creation, matters of manifestation, a focus. But there being an underpinning of, I'm hearing specifically the energetics of the movement. I'm hearing and of the change. I'm seeing it specifically as related here to the Chariot. I'm seeing it as with the Chariot. The Wheel of Fortune upright and the Five Swords in reverse. You're making major changes, Scorpio. It's by way of also, in a certain way, what it is that for a number of you, there may be contractual work here related, strategic work as well, but there's, in a certain way, it's like, I'm getting it as I'm hearing I'm on board with the change. I'm hearing I'm showing up. I'm hearing I'm making it. I'm hearing specifically here with the Wheel of Fortune upright, smack dab in the middle between the Chariot and the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, and there may be a focus on a decision, but I'm seeing it as being for a number of you, it may be a decision that's related to matters of translocation, also habitat, the home, but I'm not seeing it as being a decision. I'm getting it not as being written. I'm getting it as being, I'm hearing interpretive. Okay, take it as you will, whatever that may mean to a number of you with the Chariot. Now, the Five of Cups in reverse here, you're releasing what has been and remained in a state of stagnancy. The Ace of Cups here that was mirroring the Five of Cups. There's the Four of Wands that sits just beneath the Ace, four here, and these were horizontally laid. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Emperor. You got both cards here that are related to Aries, and the major arcana may be dealing with an Aries, or maybe focus on how you're channeling this energy specifically in a way that is I'm getting it as I'm hearing emotionally, I'm hearing cognizant, I'm hearing perhaps aware of how it is that we're performing. What are the energetics of our performance? Okay, and specifically I'm hearing I'm hearing the air we breathe. I'm hearing also of our actual movement movements, okay? Nine of Swords in reverse, the Father of Swords upright, the Mother of Swords upright, Mother, Father of Swords here, right behind the Nine of Swords, Mother of Cups upright, mirroring the Father of Swords. Lots of characters here, the Three of Cups in reverse, mirroring the Mother of Swords, the Daughter of Wands upright, maybe dealing with an Aries, you may be dealing with, I'm hearing someone who has a child here, specifically with the Mother of Cups and the Daughter of Wands. Daughter of Wands is upright though, right at the base of this stack. I'm hearing remembering, I'm hearing remember, and I was hearing this as I was shuffling and meditating on your energy before I turned the camera. Scorpio, I'm hearing a rebound effect in place. I'm hearing in motion. You have here the World that sits just beneath the Hermit in reverse, the Eight of Wands upright that mirrors the Hermit in reverse. I'm hearing you are coming out. I'm hearing there's no going about it, except for I'm hearing up. I'm hearing and forward. Let's pull a few more cards here and see what comes through for you, Scorpio. So very exciting. My goodness. I'm hearing I'm hearing it's the dance. I'm hearing the rhythmics, the Mother of Pentacles. It's the rhythm of your dance. I'm hearing specifically that you are getting a hang of. I'm hearing the handle on, okay, as well. And there could be a focus here specifically on your finances. Seven of Swords in reverse. I'm hearing pacemaking. I'm hearing peacekeeping. I'm hearing peacemaking as well. With the Seven of Swords in reverse, there may have been, I'm hearing jurisdiction right here, specifically with the Seven of Swords in reverse. There may have been a whole lot of, I'm seeing it specifically, it's like I had to, I'm hearing battleground, I'm hearing battle wounds, whatever that may mean to a number of you. Seven of Swords in reverse. A whole lot of differing opinions. I'm hearing challenging. I'm hearing transiting as well. Values. I'm hearing value holders, shareholders. I'm hearing specifically with the Seven of Swords in reverse. It's almost like everyone had their hand in that pie. But I'm hearing vision specifically. You have the Nine of Cups popping out. In reverse, but there is now, as I'm getting it for you, Scorpio, it's like I'm hearing I'm above the water now. I'm hearing it's no longer, I'm hearing a challenge for me. I'm hearing to understand and to know specifically where I stand amidst the changes that I not only make, but that I strike, I'm hearing rhythm and balance with on a very personal, independent level, as I'm getting it, and financially as well. Okay, the Hermit here in reverse, the Death card in reverse, your very own card in the Major Arcana, it's your Scorpio, and you came out in the reading of it was Sagittarius. I believe it was Sagittarius and Aries. Okay, the Devil here as well popping out, the card of Capricorn. Okay, I'm hearing you're seeing it. I'm hearing Scorpio, you're seeing everything that you need to see. The Fool, the Devil's looking over the Fool. This is a straight line. I'm hearing sharpshooter. I'm hearing towards success. It's like I'm hearing there's nothing that I'm hearing can disillusion me about what it is that I feel. I'm hearing is the fundamentalism of the changes that I seek. I'm hearing the changes that I make. I'm hearing challenges, steps, the Ten of Pentacles upright. There may have been a tremendously convoluted, I'm hearing, process of, I'm hearing making the ship that you now sail on. And it's almost like it was, I'm hearing a start to end process. It was a bottom to top. I'm hearing conversation. It was, there could have been perhaps a focus as well on strategy. There could have been, and there has been so much preparing for this, Scorpio. Specifically, I'm hearing it as the stage of your performance, specifically as what will be, I'm hearing the colors, I'm hearing on that show, I'm hearing showcasing. How is it that I am in a certain way? I'm hearing painting, I'm hearing depicting, I'm hearing that dress again, whatever that may mean to a number of you. There is also here a focus, Scorpio, what is literally being set as the foundation, as the platform, the stage for this projection I'm hearing of your performance. I'm hearing it of your skills, of your assets, of your talents here, specifically with the Eight of Pentacles upright as well. There's a focus on, I'm hearing jurisdiction here with the Seven of Swords in reverse, mirroring the Eight of Pentacles. It's like, I'm hearing who had a say in that? Okay, who was related to perhaps what is financial, what is also perhaps communal. It's like, okay, well, I'm hearing, Scorpio, interpreting my own work, and then someone else is interpreting my own work, and then There's another, I'm hearing a party, I'm hearing specifically here, awareness, who is perhaps aware of my work, and there may be so many, I'm hearing values and opinions that are placed on, and I'm sort of feeling it's like everyone's bidding on my work, and a sort of feeling that I'm getting for a number of you, but nonetheless, there's a certain groundedness. There's a certain I'm hearing affirmation of, I'm hearing visibility, specifically here with the Fool, with the Eight of Pentacles upright, and the Mother of Pentacles upright. There's a certain understanding, there's a clarity, I'm hearing audience, specifically here with the Eight of Pentacles, of what it is I'm hearing that, I'm hearing commercializes, specifically the Mother of Pentacles and the Fool, what it is that I'm hearing relevant to what it is that we are presenting. And I'm getting it as there being a focus on, I'm hearing the physicality to that. There being a focus on, well, what is the stage going to actually look like? What, I'm hearing, who are the performers? What are their names? I'm hearing specifically. What is also their, I'm hearing their value. I'm hearing it as value, whatever that may mean to a number of you. It can be taken a number of ways, right? Always a matter of interpretation. And of course, general reading, right? So it may resonate differently for everyone. Take it as you will, dear Scorpio. Interpret it as you will. But the sort of feeling I'm getting, and I want you to take a look at this Eight of Pentacles card. What is it that this may represent for you in particular? Okay, I'm getting it as there being a sense of community that is alluded to, specifically here with the Eight of Pentacles, something that perhaps you are involved in with others, with a number of individuals. I'm hearing network, net worth, but there is a certain production, I'm hearing production value, I'm hearing set that is so, I'm hearing it as absolute in your mind. I'm hearing, and in the vision that you hold of it. It's like they're going on stage. I'm hearing they're going on set. I'm hearing with or without her. Take it as you will. Whatever that may mean to a number of you can be taken in a number of ways. But yet again, I'm hearing that it's like whatever it is that in a certain way has remained as the state of pending of my work. Okay, no longer. I'm hearing is it as. I'm hearing a value of prediction. I'm hearing a measure of prediction of what it is that I produce and of how it is that I carry. I'm hearing that baby on stage. Now, the Eight of Swords here, smack dab in the middle of the spread, right beneath the Eight of Pentacles, 2 8s here, you have 3 8s, in fact, the Eight of Wands as well, okay? Right at the base of your spread, the 3 of Cups, a focus on performance. I'm hearing for you, Scorpio, 3 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. What is it that we are presenting specifically? What is it that we are also making? I'm hearing major move, change with. I'm hearing unlocking the assets too. I'm hearing the range of our skills. I'm hearing talents. I'm hearing awareness as well here, the 8 of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands here that sits beneath the 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 2 of Swords, 10 of Wands. You've been working. I'm hearing long, hard hours. I'm hearing on this train. I'm hearing on this train set. I'm hearing choo-choo train. Take it as you will. I'm like, I've been building this out, and then I've been building that out, and then I'm hearing the edges. I'm hearing the wheels. I'm hearing I'm hearing the compartments. It's almost like it's tested so many. I'm hearing aspects. I'm hearing components. I'm hearing to your membrane. Take it as you will. Whatever that may mean to a number of you can again take it and interpret it in a number of ways. But it's almost like it's required me to do so many different types of math, okay, and it's like geometry and calculus, and I'm hearing swing dancing. Take it as you want. I'm seeing it specifically with the 8 of Wands, okay. Very interesting, so interesting, Scorpio. But it's been an anomalous process in a certain way. It's been one that is uniquely I'm hearing created, characterized. I'm hearing also carried through specifically here with the Fool by you, and it's almost like there's been I'm hearing order to the dance. I'm hearing misnomer, whatever that may mean to a number of you. There's been no, I'm hearing standard, okay? There's been no, also, I'm hearing story that could replace my own, I'm hearing way of working through this process of transcending, I'm hearing this vision, I'm hearing these assets that I hold, what it is that I want to do with these assets, I'm hearing what it is that I want to create with these assets, what is it that I see these assets being in a certain way, I'm hearing propagators of as a dream. And I'm seeing it for you, Scorpio, as there being a certain, I'm hearing it as like a hyper idealized vision. I'm hearing glory. I'm hearing glory hole, whatever that may mean to a number of you here with the Fool. And this is the card of Aquarius, or maybe an Aquarius you're involved. But I'm hearing it as as also publicity. Okay, and Aquarius, right, naturally ruling the 11th house. I'm hearing swing dancers here coming through again with the 8 of Pentacles upright. Okay, I'm hearing stage set, whatever that may mean to a number of you again. But the right Aquarius ruling the 11th house, networks. Okay, ruling friends, large groups, even society, right? And again, it could be so many factors at play, but there is perhaps, for a number of you, I'm getting it, I'm feeling it as there being a focus on community. I'm hearing also community assets, but there's a vision that you hold, Scorpio, of what it is that I'm hearing is released to the public. There's a lot of legwork here. There's a lot of back end. I'm hearing forward motion. There's been perhaps a long, drawn out process of working, I'm hearing on the internal side of things, okay? And it's almost like I've been doing diagnostics, okay? I've been doing the testing. I've been doing the rhythmic work, okay? But when does the dance, I'm hearing, go on air? I'm hearing show. There's a focus specifically on, I'm hearing it as what remains as an absolute. What is it that is also to be presented as an absolute? And I'm seeing it as in such a way of what is included in this performance in a certain way, what is included in this new beginning, what is also alluded to by way of what is involved in creating, I'm hearing, the stage for this new beginning. And right, it can be taken in a number of ways, again, dear Scorpio, right? But what is in a certain way the production of this vision in a creative way, being I'm hearing I'm hearing spotlight effect, being almost indirectly suggestive of, I'm seeing it as for your audience, if you're working with an audience, for others around you also, of what it is that you identify this vision with. And I'm hearing an as well. And you have here the Two of Cups, where could be a focus on partnership dynamics, but also passion, specifically passion, love. I'm hearing lust, whatever that may mean to a number of you. There being perhaps a focus on, and that can be right on a personal level, right? It's like, what is it that I'm hearing head over heels over heart, and again, alluding to heels, whatever that may mean to a number of you. I'm hearing just inverting from happiness in experiencing, and there is clarity with that as I'm getting it as well. But there's also a certain sense of, and this sort of it's like a leaving the door open, okay, for the interpretation of that on a personal level and also on a public scale. This is sort of feeling that I got for Taurus. I believe it was in their perhaps in their June reading. It was this feeling of showcasing, okay, a certain I believe it was their May reading, okay, showcasing a certain major event, talent, but it was as like on stage, okay, and it was almost like the way that they was like their acrobatics. I'm hearing specifically to that performance. How it is that they were sort of showing themselves on stage, and how it is that the performance was set and cast through was in such a way that was profound, okay, and sudden in a certain way. And if, for those of you maybe dealing with a Taurus, there may be reference to that here, okay, specific message coming through for a number of you. But it was this sort of feeling of like, of also, okay, maintaining a certain level of, I'm hearing seriousness as well with what it is that's being delivered, how it is that it's being delivered, but not necessarily in I'm hearing the creative, I'm hearing the encore, specifically whatever that may mean to you, perhaps the visuals of it, of how it is presented, but in the I'm hearing it as I'm getting it as in what it is that is translated through how it is presented. There being a certain level and an air of mystery, okay, and I'm seeing it as like there being levels, many levels and dynamics to how it is you're moving through this process. Now you have the Seven of Cups here, the Eight of Swords, again a number of eights. It's been a process. I'm hearing long haul, I'm hearing duty, I'm hearing ship, the Daughter of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the base of your spread, the Mother of Swords, maybe dealing with an air sign, Mother of Cups as well, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or as well here, and or Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, okay. For a number of you may absolutely be dealing with an Aquarius. Seven of Pentacles right at the base of the stack. There's been, I'm hearing motion, I'm hearing behind, I'm hearing the scenes, okay. And it's almost like I, in a certain way, understand where I'm going, and in a certain way, I'm also working through that process, I'm hearing on a day-to-day basis. I'm hearing in a dynamic way, and I'm remaining open in a certain way as well to how it is that I am interpreting. I'm hearing the feathers. I'm hearing to the, I'm hearing flock, take it as you will. I'm seeing it specifically as the Seven of Wands. There being perhaps a number of individuals involved here, and how it is that in a certain way this I'm hearing this organization is being exactly, I'm hearing it as organized, but also I'm seeing it as orchestrated, okay, and there being sort of a creative component to that process, and also perhaps one that is structural. I'm hearing magnetic here. I'm hearing magnanimous as well here with the Seven of Pentacles. There could be a focus, as I'm getting it, coming through on philanthropy, activism, specifically with the Seven of Pentacles. I'm hearing it charity fun, charity work. Okay, nonetheless, specific message perhaps coming through here, Scorpio. All right, so many viewers, right? It's like it may resonate in so many different ways with everyone, but take it as you will. Mother of Swords and the Mother of Cups, and again, right, always a matter of interpretation. You may be dealing with two individuals, three individuals. You may be dealing with a single individual here who embodies all of these sort of skills and talents, someone who's incredibly dynamic in the way that they present themselves, assert themselves. A Daughter of Wands, fire energy, air, and water. Fire being, right, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. There is, for a number of you, perhaps someone who is like, they're my right-hand man, I'm hearing specifically. I'm hearing they're my left wing, I'm hearing. If I'm the right wing, they're the left. They, in a certain way, I'm hearing both challenge, I'm hearing the workplace, I'm hearing the work front, and they also I'm hearing promote it, okay. I'm hearing specifically to heighten levels of specifically I'm hearing it as dynamism, okay. And it's almost like what is it that they suggest of this I'm hearing and specifically as the I'm hearing audience for a number of you here with the Eight of Pentacles, okay? But also, what is it that they suggest of the performative, okay? Also, aesthetic, sort of visual component, and I'm hearing effects to what is otherwise constructive, I'm hearing, or practical. And the sort of feeling I'm getting is like hiring someone who I'm hearing visual coordinator. I'm hearing specifically here Eight of Pentacles here. And the daughter of Wands, okay, and for a number of you, there may be an expense that is related to this. I'm hearing on-set individual. It's almost like I'm gonna hire them. I'm gonna bring them on site. I'm hearing on set. I want them to really. I'm hearing work with it. I'm hearing. I really want them to dance with it. I don't want it to be. It's like I don't want them to be. I'm hearing. I don't want it to be a Skype call. I don't want it to be abroad. I want it to be. I want them. I'm hearing to be in my home, and I want to show them. Okay, right, sort of feeling. And perhaps for a number of you, there could be a focus. Also, I'm getting it on. almost preparing the environment as well, perhaps of the home, specifically for a number of you. It's almost like I'm hearing hairdresser specifically here. I'm hearing coordinator again. I want them to be in my space. I'm hearing in my zone. I'm seeing it also as perhaps it's like interior design. Okay, I want them to show up to my house. I don't want to show them digitally through pictures or through virtual, okay, sort of simulation. I want them to be there, okay, sort of feeling. I want there to be a certain concreteness, also feeling of the physicality I'm hearing of the presence and the value that they bring, or their role in whatever it is that is being created, or I'm hearing dynamically worked through to be. I'm hearing evolution. I'm hearing to be also perhaps change, okay? And it's almost like, well, if this individual has been working in a certain way from a certain place at a certain time, I want to change that, and I want there to be a certain revolution. Specifically, I'm hearing promotion here as well. The Daughter of Wands, take it as you will, Eight of Pentacles upright. But in a certain way, I want their presence. I'm hearing to be. I'm hearing impact. I'm hearing I want the impact of their presence to also be perhaps included in this presentation, okay, specifically for a number of you, specific message perhaps coming through now. There is a decision here, as I'm getting it for a number of you, that you feel you are to make, and there may be contractual work here that is a focus. Mother of Swords here, I'm hearing impending value, I'm hearing resource, specifically the Mother of Cups. You may be dealing with someone who has, I'm hearing assets and resources that are related to specifically another individual. Perhaps for a number of you, these two may be related. You may be I'm hearing making certain decisions or orders as it relates to what perhaps two individuals here, specifically for a number of you, or what it is that it's almost like I'm choosing who I want to staff the ship with, sort of feeling, okay? And it could be choosing on certain roles or characters that you want to sort of include in however it is that you are presenting, or I'm hearing specifically I'm hearing adding value to what feels to be like the steps to this change. The sort of feeling I'm getting for you, Scorpio, is like it's almost like it's like casting, okay? It's a feeling of like I'm casting characters, and it can be taken in a number of ways. How is it that I am perhaps even I'm hearing involving my own performance in a number of ways, in a dynamic range of ways, in what feels to be like structured or practical. And it's like I'm acting in my own show. It's sort of feeling. It's like, but I'm not just playing one role. I'm playing a number of roles, and I'm hearing goose chase. I'm hearing hunt. I'm hearing values, and it's almost like seeing the same sort of character. I'm hearing pivoted from so many different perspectives. Yet again, but the sort of feeling is like perhaps that there are so many perspectives that hold different values, okay, that you feel in a certain way may also add or hold value, or may in a certain way I'm hearing it as illuminate or make very obvious or clear what will be the most strategic, I'm hearing form, I'm hearing the most efficient modality of the stream of your work, okay? There may be focus here as well on dynamics, and the sort of feeling I'm getting, Scorpio, is like if I'm casting all these characters together, or I'm going to cast one of them or both of them, how is it that I'm hearing are going to integrate within the network, the fabric of, I'm hearing specifically this dream, okay, but also on a personal level, on an intrinsic level, I'm hearing habitat, I'm hearing as well. It's like, how is it that they are bringing their own individual, I'm hearing independent natures with them to, I'm hearing production, I'm hearing, and how is it that in a certain way it may be, it's like, okay, well, after the edits, I'm hearing, go through, after it's all is said and done, after they've acted out their, I'm hearing I'm hearing it as their performance. What is it that then it's like what is to be presented of that? What is also the presentability of that? Okay, sort of feeling Scorpio that's coming through. Okay, and it's almost like I'm going to film them. I'm hearing talent show on air, and then right, it's like how is it that I'm hearing it sounds or it comes out in a certain way. There may be a focus on how it is that things are also synthesized or integrated. Okay, now the Wheel of Fortune that you lead out with your Scorpio. I'm hearing promises, wishes. I'm hearing dance, the dance. I'm hearing at sunset. I'm hearing sunrise, sun dance. I'm hearing from a number of you. So I'm coming through for you, dear Scorpio. Seven of Cups and the Daughter of Wands. There's been a vision, Scorpio. There has been as well a process of how it is that you are interpreting and internalizing the process in and of itself. And it's almost like I am the tumble dry. I'm hearing, and I am also tumbling. I'm hearing and weathering. I'm hearing the storm, take it as you will. And I'm hearing possibilities, opportunities, chances. And it's almost like I've been trying everything that I could. I've been reaching out. I'm hearing to so many names, to so many faces, to so many places. I'm hearing putting my resume out there. I'm hearing for a number of you. And in a certain way, it's like I've been dancing my own dance, okay? I'm hearing the rhythm of my assets. I'm hearing wheels specifically here. But in a certain way as well, I feel that there is I'm hearing a grander cycle. I'm hearing revolution of change. I'm hearing perhaps in a certain way you may felt has inhibited how it is that you would transform. I'm hearing, but in an ideological way, there is perhaps when there has been the feeling of, it's like almost like, well, I'm doing what I can, but I feel at the same time that it's like I've got to wait for the wheel that I'm spinning in to make its own revolution and spin its own orbit. I'm hearing specifically here, and there has been this alluding to this, the concept of a wheel, and I believe it came through in your May reading, or May over the thematic general reading, dear Scorpio, and specifically here with the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune came out for you as well in your June overview thematic general reading. I believe it was the June overview thematic general reading. It may have been the mid-June, the new moon in Gemini. Okay, reading, but. Nonetheless, right, there being a focus here on what has perhaps felt cyclical, okay, and there is a great, I'm hearing dalliance, whatever that may mean to a number of you. I'm hearing valiance, I'm hearing velour, and this has been common through for you, dear Scorpio, in the past readings. There is a sense of, also, I'm hearing it as, I'm hearing it as the processing of I'm hearing the means too. I'm hearing the layers too as well. I'm hearing the origin of this change. And I'm seeing it as, it's almost like an inversion, Scorpio. Okay, it's like I am coming to terms with, and I'm seeing it as, again, as almost like you're inverting. It's like I'm coming to terms with, Scorpio, in a certain way, what the changes, what the steps of this process, I'm hearing transcendence, whatever that may mean to a number of you, has in a certain way been. And in doing that, I am awakening to, in a certain way, I'm hearing the aftermath. I'm seeing it as like a butterfly, right? That is sort of breaking out of the cocoon. And in that state, I'm hearing specifically of transcendence. I'm hearing of awareness. I'm hearing levels, process. It's almost like I'm hearing dishevelment. I'm hearing in the process of perhaps moving through what has been, right? The encasing of this dream, of this shell. Again, be it, I'm hearing your own perception of, right? The process of interpreting, okay? Or preparing for, again, it's a sort of feeling like I've been sending all my paperwork out, my resumes out, sort of feeling. In moving through that, there has been, and there is as well, in a certain way, clarity of what I'm hearing internalizes. What it is that has, in a certain way, been considered. I'm hearing secret. I'm hearing source. I'm hearing potential. what it is that in a certain way I'm hearing marketable, potential, whatever that may mean to a number of you. What is, I'm hearing packaged, okay, in a certain way where there is a certain interface to it, there's an exterior to it, and the feeling I'm getting for you, Scorpio, is like I'm seeing it as the butterfly that is, I'm hearing chrysalis, or it's like a chrysalis effect, that is externalizing its, I'm hearing source. I'm hearing power. There is in that moment, it's like almost like, oh, the butterfly, it's like it sees light. I'm hearing it sees, I'm hearing dancing, singing, I'm hearing performance. It sees perhaps a certain potential. I'm seeing vision. Perhaps it sees in a certain way what it is that it wishes to create. Abstractly, right? In a certain way, but take it as you will, whatever that may mean to a number of you. There is a vision. But at the same time, Scorpio, there is a certain process of transformation that is also brought from within to a state that is, I'm hearing shared, I'm hearing allies, is perhaps, I'm hearing made public, okay? I'm hearing publicized, okay? And it's almost like, the sort of feeling is like, I'm not only coming to terms with what is being created, I'm hearing anomalous, perhaps again, what is my vision? The manifestation of my vision, of myself, what it is that I want to create. And I'm seeing you as that, seeing, you're opening your eyes, I'm hearing specifically Scorpio, you're seeing your vision, okay? I'm hearing in a material way, I'm hearing maternal as well with the Fool here, whatever that may mean to you in particular, but at the same time, Scorpio, it's almost like I realize that in opening up, I'm hearing I'm breaking, I'm seeing it as the barriers. I'm hearing boundaries to how it is that I share this awareness with others. I'm hearing it as this light. And I'm getting that it's tied to your vision, dear Scorpio. Love and light to you all here. Enjoy these energies, so powerful here for you. Dear Scorpio, love and light to you all. Enjoy this month of July, and I'll be back with your full moon and Capricorn readings, so stay tuned for that. And I highly recommend you check out as well your moon sign. If you haven't yet checked that out, if you don't know your sign, your moon sign, you can click the link below in the description box that I provide, and that will calculate it for you, right? Given that the sun is the external sort of being, and the moon is, I'm hearing performance here specifically for you, be it, right, your sun sign being perhaps related in some kind of way to what and how it is that you are performing. Take it as you will, yet again, always a matter of personal interpretation. But I'm hearing fixation, whatever that may mean to a number of you, but there is, right, then the moon sign, and the moon sign is sort of internal being, and that's, right, the sort of yin propensity where the sun is more yang, and, right, yin is, the moon is more yin, right? So it's sort of like a dance, okay, the sun and the moon. And so watching those two signs may provide, right, sort of more conclusive insight into what it is that you may be experiencing, okay? Also, if you're watching specifically for matters of love, partnership, art, harmony, beauty, also perhaps community, I'm hearing specifically here with the Eight of Pentacles upright, and I'm hearing finances as well, and Venus does speak to finances. You may want to check your Venus sign out. There may be further insight there. If you don't know your Venus sign, again, you can click the link below in the description box that I provide, and that will calculate it for you. If you're watching specifically for matters that are related to an audience, work with an audience, I'm hearing specifically the interface with your audience, then you may want to check out your midhaven MC, otherwise sometimes abbreviated as MC angle sign, the sign that's cusping the angle of your 10th house. Then you may want to check that out. If you don't know your midhaven angle sign, you can click the link below in the description box I provide as well, and that will calculate it for you. As well, you may find that you resonate with your rising ascendant sign, right? Given that is how it is that we're presenting ourselves, and also the physical body. There being a relationship with the physical body, as it particularly relates to the ascendant rising angle that's cusping your first house, right? Connected to presentation, how it is that we're presenting, how we present ourselves to the public. All right, so thank you so much for tuning in. Your Scorpio, love and light to you all here again. And I know some of you have been asking if I do private readings, and I do personal readings, and you can find them via the links in the bio description box below. You'll be routed to my website and you can check them out further there. There are a few options depending on what it is that you want to read into, what it is that you want to find insight with specifically, and different formats as well. And they are pre-recorded. Those, I believe, are the ones in stock now, pre-recorded, and that will be recorded just like I'm recording this video and sent to you as a private link. And let's see, anything else. I also do astrology reports. So if that's something of interest to you, if you're specifically looking into matters of career, of also talent seen in the birth chart, skills, talents seen by way of your astrological blueprint, then I would highly recommend specifically the astrological report and interpretation. That's about 13 pages in depth. I'll take a look at your birth chart, and I specifically focus on soul path calling there and any skills, talents seen by way of the birth chart. So if you like further insight as it pertains to specifically matters related to, I'm hearing also finances here, however does that may resonate for a number of you, then right, the astrology report may be of interest to you. And if you'd like further details on that, you can click the link below in the description box I provide, and that will lead you to that page for the service of astrology reports, and specifically the astrology report interpretation. All right, thank you so much again for tuning in, Scorpio. Love and light to you all here. And one more note, I've launched a new service. I'm so very excited about it. For those of you who've been following for quite some time, you know that the Moon Manifestation Cycle program has been ongoing, and right, that happens on a general level for each of the signs, and every month I'll read for each of the signs for specifically whatever period of the moon cycle is being focused on. So I've now offered and decided to open up a personalized Moon Manifestation Cycle program, and in that I'll be working with individuals one-on-one. I'll be working with you, let's say, just with your birth chart, and we'll take a look at your birth chart. You'll get a personalized protocol approach to that specific period of the moon cycle that you sign up for. So if that's of interest to you, you can click the link below in the description box to provide. I'm going to try it this month with a few people and see how it rolls through. So I'm going to have a few spaces there. Feel free to click through to that. If it's sold out when you do click, then feel free to join the wait list, and I'll note that and have you in for the next round. All right, thank you so much, dear Scorpio. Love and light to you all here. Enjoy this period of July 1st to the 30th, and I'll see you soon.